Hi guys, welcome to the channel of love and the journey of ascension. I'm struggling with eye contact. Well, I need to remove the word struggling. I'm acknowledging that holding eye contact is an issue at the moment. Hello. Hello. I felt there was a stroppy energy in the air and I didn't pick up the tarot cards. Okay. Well, we use the cats. We should use the cats. I feel drawn to say hello, my name is Lucy and I am your reader for this evening. It's about 8 o'clock in the evening. 5 minutes past 8. Are we late? Are we late for this offering of love? The devil. Ace of Cups. The devil. Oh, he's scratching his head. I was just scratching my head a moment ago. He's scratching his head and he's got hairy legs. Okay. And oh, there's a piece of poo on the floor. And then we have the Page of Wands. I was going to say he's got an iguana with him. So that took me to Dora the Explorer. Now I'm taken to the film Up. So I'm taken to the film Up. At the beginning of the film, they had great dreams together, and then life just took over, as it does. Like they were trying to save their money. They were saving their money for a grand adventure, and then something would occur. Something would happen. Get swept up in life. Up. So, long lost dreams is coming through, but I don't think like they'll be lost for long. Let's have a look at these cards. The Ace of Cups, a divine offering. So the divine is offering this heartfelt expression of love. I'm taken to the bird and how the bird looks like the Hierophant here. I was going to say the bird looks a bit woozy. Drunk? Drunk on love. Okay. It looks like a button. Then we have the devil. It's the only card that's dark. Like has a dark background here. Pink. Dark. The devil, he's scratching his head and you can see he's got hairy legs. Oh, I feel, unless he's like incontinent, is that the right word? Like, if I felt it could be drizzle of wee, urine. And then there's a lump of poo. Someone who's shitting, pissing themselves. Why? It's like, who done that? Because this, I don't know, it's like this turd is saying, who done that? and this man's scratching his head, and this feminine's left to clear up the mess. She doesn't look happy. I felt there was like a stroppy energy. Did I say that at the beginning? Aggravated. Oh, now we've turned into a cocky energy. Well, the Page of Wands is a page who has passion in his pants. Cocky. I was taken to the baseball cap on reverse. On reverse? Okay. So going back, like wanting to go back in time to a lost dream. This is like reversing. Wanting to reverse the years. Holding back the years, or holding back the tears. Pink sky. And iguana. So I was taken to Dora, Dora, Dora the Explorer. So a bit for cocky energy now. And then, which is so interesting because then we go to this blue energy of oh, that's not nice. I felt the energy of, I picked it up when I was speaking about Humpty Dumpty, and then I was speaking to a gentleman yesterday who I haven't seen in not that long, maybe just before Christmas, and although I didn't really notice what was different about him until he mentioned it. You know when you look at someone and you're like, there's something different. I felt he was taller, but he was broader, tubbier. He said he had pulled on the weight, and he had. So there might be this energy coming through of wondering why you putting on weight. Equilibrium's coming through, a balancing. So whilst this is occurring, you may feel you could be piling on the pounds, but somebody could be calling you, you know, greedy. You know the names that, well, you may call yourself, and view yourself as being gluttonous. But you may be questioning why, when maybe you haven't changed your eating habits. So I can give you an example with my skin. So I look after my skin, I moisturise my skin, but my skin seems to be dry. And it's like, okay. And it's only before this reading, so 20 minutes ago, 15, 20 minutes ago, so I felt like, oh, okay, I'm shedding my skin. So the signs. So I'm just pointing out what I'm noticing, which is different. And it's like, okay, that's interesting. Why is my skin dry? And I noticed it actually around my neck. Okay. So now we have the Hierophant. I wanted to say who's a big lad himself. The Buddhas are known for their cuddliness. That's what I call it, cuddliness. Let's go round and round and round and round. The Sugar Babes, round, round, baby, round, round. Shine your light on me. That song I've been channeling for about a week. Okay. So I feel this could be about a weakness, because I felt the energy of keep going around with self-criticism and questioning why you have the weight fluctuation. But once you pay it no more attention. Watch how it levels out. Equilibrium. Also, you will maintain your natural state of well-being is when you've got the Ten of Cups here, happiness. What's coming through in your environment, in hell, with the devil, you could be being blamed, which may cause you to start blaming yourself when you shouldn't be. Could have, should have, would have is coming through. No more going around in circles with that. Looking at the Hierophant here, who's preparing a marriage. What's being pointed out is that there's a tower that's going to crumble, but the other one will remain intact. That'll be where the Ten of Cups is. So, the Matrix is crumbling. Hell is caving in on itself. It's collapsing. The Matrix is collapsing. What causes the Matrix to collapse is the blend of the underworld, hell, then you have the middle world, the 3D earth, our human experience, and then we have the higher realm, our connection with spirit. So here on earth, we get to choose. Would you prefer to move from hell, where it's dark and dismal, to the higher planes? You're still living on this earth. It's just a different way of living. So, hell is crumbling. The Matrix is crumbling, which is the programming, the negative programming, and being stripped back, bare naked. Because I felt the energy here of this energy covering up in hell, but trying to walk, it's like 1 foot in hell and 1 foot in heaven. Where here, he's fully exposed and happy. And here is the energy of being transparent, open, happy and pleased with who you are here to represent. I thought there was a candle burning at the side of me then. It was just a hermit's lantern. Cheers. What's the bottom of the deck? Justice. That veil will drop. So when I say like the veil will drop, hold on, okay, I've just noticed that she's in like her dressing gown, okay. I know that after this reading I'm going to go and have a relaxing soak in the tub. But people will be, their fears, their insecurities, their vulnerabilities levels are going to be exposed. People are going to be feeling very vulnerable, and watch how people behave when they're scared. When they're trying to stay covered up. Oh, I will tell you this because when I was cooking dinner last night before, I hit myself in the head with a frying pan. Could have been last night. I was like, that wasn't very nice. So I felt that somebody could be experiencing not only mental, verbal abuse, but possibly physical abuse. She's got some kind of a fish slice. She could be threatening. She could be threatening. She could be. So there's the potential of danger there. Well, the divine's getting you out. How, you ask? Don't ask the how, ask why. Why is the divine getting you out of hell? There's a clue here. Ten of Cups is waiting for you. The Ace of Cups is being offered to you. The Page of Wands, plans, adventures, excitement. He has lots of plans in mind. But need to patch a few things up. But the Hierophant's helping here. Frisky, like two frisky little dogs. That's what will go on in the tower that remains. He's pointing. In this tower, you get to have fun. And there's no one around to spoil your fun. Okay, let's go to the bath. Oh, going to bath would be nice. I'm taken to like the bath spas. What are they called? In Bath or Bath, however you pronounce it. Where I'm from, we say bath. My children say bath. They say the opposite to me. They pronounce words the opposite to me. It's okay. We still love each other. Lucy, what are you looking at? There's a university apparently. Bath Spa University. I want to show you. I'm not showing you the university. I want to show you some images of the Bath spas. I've not been. I would like to. I mean, there's a lot of things that I would like to do. Can we see an image, please? Oh, there's a Bath thermal spa, a Bath rooftop spa. Let's have a look at that one. Let's just add the photos, because I tried to share something off of this phone. It told me I had no videos or photos in my library. I mean, it's lying. Well, interesting. We read this, it says, twin, mummy and daddy. I know there's a reason I'm being sent here. Very nice. So, twin, mummy and daddy. A divine mother, a divine father. Let's have a look at these photos that I've just Saved. Let me just take this off of charge. This says this is the Bath Thermal Twin. And then is that enough? Let me show you. Oh my. Do you like the Romans? Things to do in Bath. Okay, listen. Things to do in the bath. Okay. I told you this masculine's got lots and lots of ideas. A clockwork pumpkin, a wonderful idea. The aha moment. The light bulb moment. Okay, let's read this message. Card number 39. I think I'm going to need my glasses on to read this. Let's see if the lens wants to stay in. Notice the bright bulb inside the clockwork pumpkin. You are about to have an amazing moment, a brilliant insight, and a very illuminating idea. Action must be taken immediately. Oh, I feel all nervous. Action must be taken immediately while the idea is fresh and new. No more procrastination. Follow the aha moments with action and watch amazing change in the form of abundance, creativity and satisfaction take place in your life. The clockwork pumpkin speaks. I may look a strange muse, a clockwork pumpkin accompanied by a beautiful girl, but have no doubt, I am the new idea, the epiphany, the moment of clarity. There it is. But it's like it's coming through to him whilst he's participating in a moment of hell. Ah, now I see. I feel there's a lot of blame being. Look, you can even see this turd here. I'm looking at this as being a turd. Is blaming the masculine. Well, he done it. Okay, what's the noises? Being blamed for something that you did not do, and it's like now you're shitting your pants. Okay. Right. I am the new idea, the epiphany, the moment of clarity, when the seeming chaos of life suddenly rearranges itself into a brilliant opportunity. I'd say that the whack around the head with the frying pan will do it. Well, for me, the verbal, mental abuse. Well, I think we can all tolerate such behaviour to a certain degree, but we all have our limits. The perfect storm. You are about to be presented with such a golden idea that I want you to be ready. It may come from within you, or it may come from outside of you, but you have drawn it to you with the power of attraction and manifestation, and it is an idea that will bring you great riches of the body, mind, and spirit. It is time to activate your own brilliant abilities and become the abundant, enriched being you were born to be. We are so pleased we have found you. We have waited for exactly the right being to take on this idea and bring it to life within the world. It has evolved out of time, out of space, and is perfect for you. It may be a song, a project, a new job, a relationship. Its form is fluid, but its time is now, and you are the person chosen to bring it through. Cosmic duty it may be, but joy and love it will bring, as well as abundance and true happiness. The divination message. Let's have some coffee first. The glasses are, well, I need a new pair. Ask and you shall receive. I found, well, there's a story behind it. Let me tell you what I found. I found a gentleman watching me as I was dressing the windows at work, the mannequins. And my colleague, who works in our other shop, had come for a break, and I said to her, is that man just going to stand there and just watch me? I said, he's just standing there, just watching me. Anyway, so before we go on our break, because we have our break together, I said, come outside the shop and have a look at the window. And as we went out, £20 notes was on the floor. And she said to me, that man must have dropped it. That's what happens when you parade up and down in the shop window. Anyway, it's going into our birthday pot, our birthday fund, because our birthdays, mine and my colleagues, are like 6 days apart. So we've already planned to go out for drinks after work. And thank you to the gentleman. He left us some money, some funds to be able to pay for our drinks. Okay, my heart's beating really fast. Another thing that I noticed the other day is I felt I was hyperventilating, and that's something that I've not felt in a lot of years. I would when I was younger. I was diagnosed with asthma, but and I remember getting breathless, but this was it hyperventilating? I had to stop and really focus on my breath. So, and I just felt my heart was jumping then. One of those aha moments is about to happen when you are paid a visit by a pure spirit of inspiration who is delivering an incredible gift. You will be given an idea and vision and epiphany. Its source is the divine realm of heavenly ideas, and its time is now. And you are the being chosen to bring it to life. It will work beautifully as long as you put the steps in place, one after the other, almost like clockwork. Despite the mechanical imagery, there is no mechanical idea, although it will no doubt be very inventive, and it could concern a brilliant solution to a mechanical problem. It is sparkling, pure genius. Never forget that Thomas Edison dreamed the light bulb, so please don't doubt your intuitive self when it becomes the delivery system for this wonderful innovation that you are in charge of. The Divine Masculine has his own role, purpose. Yeah, I can hear the masculine saying, well, fuck this shit, why am I hanging around here? When there's a divine calling. The divine is calling you. Let's go to the Oracle of Fairies. It's like you can hear the call. Look in a book. Whatever your question right now, you'll find the answer in a book. The words you find will bring the insight you seek. So grab a book, flick through it, wherever it stops, like, yeah, that's fine. Run your finger up and down. I'm having a look to see if I've got a book in this room. I haven't. Not a different book, but you can do this at any point. If you want a message, turn on the radio, listen to the lyrics of a song, find a book, any book, and we can do that with the Divine Feminine's deck. There we go. Instead of pulling a Divine Feminine card, we're just... So, whatever your question right now, you'll find the answer in a book. The words you find will bring the insight you seek. Don't think too much into it. Make it quite nice and easy. It says, Lilith asks, what would happen if you left everything behind? She wonders what prevents you from getting to experience all that you desire. Is it you? Is it an idea of someone you have to be? Is it society's definition of what it means to be a woman? Lilith asks the questions that sometimes never fully reach the light of consciousness. Lilith is unclaimed. She is the ruler of her body and soul, and she reminds us that we are too. And not only that, we have a sacred obligation to be the body's fierce protector. If I were entirely equal to everyone else, to every man and every angel, like Samuel, what would I choose for my life? If I see myself as worthy, as the first woman ever created by the divine, what more would I ask for? Am I living the life I desire? Am I actually fulfilled sexually in my current relationship? Are there aspects of my sexuality I haven't been able to face and voice. Lilith refused to settle. She answered all these questions within her and took action on the truth she uncovered. Lilith demanded that she meet with what she really desired, and she's here to demand that we all do the same. Wow. Lilith is here to demand that we all do the same. She demanded that we meet with what we really desire. Let's finish this reading with a message from Rumi. The Rumi deck I nearly used on this morning's reading, but the message was a bit too long for the morning time. So that's why I went to the journey of love, and it was Shakti, the message that came out. Don't you worry, child, 'cause heaven's got a plan for you. You who show the way. You who know what to do because you've had this brilliant idea, vision, epiphany, all three. Okay, let's have some coffee. We've got the Divine Mother Manifests. 33. The Divine Mother Manifest and the Divine Father, the Divine Masculine, can also lead, show the way, and manifest. 33. The logical mind runs away from drowning. Lovers accept drowning in the sea as their destiny. The logical mind finds consolation in reaching a level of comfort in life. Lovers are focused beyond their own comfort. Rumi. I have looked to you in my darkest moments, search for you as though fumbling for the candle and matches during an unexpected and interminable blackout. I've just got to relax my shoulders because I feel extremely tense. I've got to hold the book just a little bit further away so that I can see the writing. I am the ship at sea, seeking you as my guiding light. Nay, I am the sea, rising up to the horizon because I yearn to be closer to you. Then, oh, to my greatest relief, you rise like a phoenix from the ocean, casting hallowed golden light all around you, this great blazing angel of holy fire. In a sweet instant, my soul rests in your presence. The sea becomes calm, the darkness abates. Your light reveals truth, and through your living presence, I know my true self again. I am what you are. Even when it appears I am returning after being lost in darkness, as though I could ever be extinguished. I am divine light. I am you, a living sun. Yes, you are. After being lost in the darkness, you're realising now, it's like, what the hell am I doing here in hell? To learn a lot of lessons so that you can help others. Help others truly and sincerely after you can truly and sincerely help yourself. Even in your unquenchable passion for service to humanity, to the world that offers you so much, there is a time when your most powerful offering is actually and most simply that of your presence. You show the way. You who inspire through how you choose to live and be. You who sometimes think yourself to be invisible. You who consider yourself to be of no particular or exceptional worth. Yes, you. You who through your choice to live your truth, reveal my face, demonstrate my love, embody my presence, heal my beloveds, and love my creations. This oracle comes to you with a special message. You are an inspiration. You are helping those around you, and even many of whom you are unaware. You are doing this because this is your path. This is your way, and this is your gift. To live a life dedicated to the growth of consciousness, and through that dedication, inspire others to receive the loving consciousness of the great beloved that can benefit them so greatly, no matter what their situation or circumstances. You are not doing this through any effort or will. You are doing this because this is your nature, your being, your way. Just as the sun breaks through darkness with its own light, shining light with its presence by simply being, so too does your inner sun, your soul. You don't have to understand this or do anything with the information given, although you may find it of comfort or even be shocked by it, pleasantly perhaps. It is just an acknowledgement of who and what you are, given freely because you are ready to receive such an acknowledgement. You are also being gifted through this oracle with a sign, a portent. This oracle is an omen, an issue too difficult for you to understand, no matter how hard you have been working on it, is about to be resolved. You have no need to hold on to it or become more worthy of that resolution. It is going to happen according to the grace of the great beloved, and your job is to allow it to happen, to simply bear witness to the resolution, even if you have no idea what is going on in the process. You may find, I've just noticed we're going from 147 to 148. One will be 48. Soon. 3 days? 3 days? Okay. You may find that whilst you are letting go, the resolution happens without you being aware of it until after the fact. Then apparently, all of a sudden, what was an issue is no longer so. Okay. We need that bath. I'm feeling extremely tired, like my eyes are getting heavier and drooping a bit more. Like this energy here. You who help others are a worthy recipient of the help of the Great Beloved. Be prepared to surrender all plans and convictions about what you can and cannot be, about what you think you know and what you think you need. Allow the benevolent grace of the Beloved to take you through the great waves as the sea becomes calm and serene under the living divine light. This oracle brings the message that if you have a situation in your midst that feels impossible to resolve, the divine has it covered. Do the sacred honouring ritual and let it be sorted out by a power greater than your own. It shall be sorted out, and your sun shall rise, just as day follows night, again and again, so too shall your sun rise after any issue or struggle. Have faith and hope, and know that this is a sensible approach to any dilemma, no matter how serious it may seem. For what use is it to bemoan the absence of day, even on the longest night, when you know in every moment dawn is ever closer to breaking once again? Your hope, then, is not foolish, but wise. The sacred honouring ritual. Place your hands on your heart and say, "The Divine, who loves me unconditionally, blesses me now with such grace that my life aligns with divine order and all becomes golden, blessed, and mercifully held in the compassionate consciousness of the Creator. I thank you for the courage and faith I have needed to endure the night, and I now celebrate the coming dawn. I see it breaking, I see its light, and I thank you for this mercy. With Rumi, who loves me unconditionally, I am now shown the way to the dawn. It is at my feet, and together we step into the gift of a new day. So be it. It is now at my feet. That new dawn, that golden light. If you have a specific issue you would like addressed, hand it over to the Divine Beloved now by talking about it, just as if you were having a conversation with your oldest and dearest friend, for that is exactly what will be taking place. Then, when you have explained your feelings, your doubts or fears, let it go, and know that the situation is held in the grace of the Great Beloved. You have completed your sacred honouring ritual. I have completed this reading. I will talk to you guys soon. Until then, take care, much love, bye for now.